Hello, bros, and welcome to SFX0 BroFive production. And next part, Rising Angels Reborn. Come on now. Start recording right here. Ma'am, your personal report. I found the escape trails for the shuttles. Welcome back, Major. I found all 5 of the escape trails to throw us off, but you bet didn't find anything. I already heard your story, Lieutenant. But she hasn't, bet you're regretting not sending me along now, aren't you? The camp was abandoned. It didn't appear to be ransacked, but it were unable to locate any documentation of electronic devices. See, you should have had the real hero go with. Except for this title pile, we found covered in dried blood and buried in the dirt. Captain Moonfall was the one to find it. Excellent work. Also, I want to commend you to commend haste retreat. The storm you spotted appears to have grown in strength. Our sensors are reporting weather strong enough to prevent takeoffs. So much for going back there now. That storm, it could have been dangerous, but was it a simply coincidence or a sign of something more sinister? Something more sinister. It's always that in these games. Sue looks disturbed. Her frank smile from earlier being replaced by a restless look of distress. I'm going to bring her with me from now on. Even if she was wrong, she got good sense of the weather. I'd rather not be trying to surge a sight in a hurricane. Let me see that. Not so fast. Let me see that. I meant to have it done in depth investigation on it yet. We don't know the secrets it may contain. Power on. We should be doing this in a controlled location. It needs a password. Did you think to find that? Give it back. Another found the rocket Kitsune's hands before she had chance to inflict any further potential harm. If you will excuse me, ma'am, I will report at once to determine what sort of secrets it may contain. While we do that, sit on the thumbs. Already told you I have the location of the 5 outbound shuttles. Then follow one of them and give me a better idea of what we want to go after and work on this. Fine. Fine. This is not fine. This is actually dangerous, unlike the storm we were ran from. As such, I trust in her, so I don't trust in Alloy. If she thinks that we could continue forward while she works on the device, then why can't you not support her decision? Because because he doesn't trust any of us. Oh, come on. You don't allow to interrupt. Never mind them, my dear. Let us return to the lab and begin our work. Oh, come on. I want to help. Me too. Alright, let's get cracking. I get us off the sites where start things in runaway Charlotte went. You can count on me. Us. Thanks, I won't let you down. Sorry. I'm a little nervous with all 3 of you hovering over my shoulder. This is boring. Make something happen. It takes a while for my program to work. It takes a few hours before we can pull all encrypted data off. If you will pardon me, I must do an inventory of our supplies, my dear. I got as well. Bye. Go ahead and leave. I can tell you when you are bored out of your mind as well. Aren't you bored as well? No way, there's too much mystery behind this. I want to be here the second this finishes. You're so motivated. I'm announced is more like it. Tried as might, there aren't enough clues to build any sort of case. My report back in command is going to sound as weak and pathetic. I can feel my promotion slipping through the cracks, but I'm going to let it. How about you show me how to play Candy Shop? We need to focus on the job at hand. You look like you aren't about to tear your hair out. I am. Maybe you just need to think about it in a different way. By playing games, I would think that should serve as a better role model than Suri. That sounds professional, I believe. The real answer is that I would have broke one of the security cracking programs in the costume and slag. I have an idea. Why don't you play some music for me while we wait? Or we could just sit here in silence and wait, and I like that idea. You don't have to play if you don't want to play, it's okay. So much for that approach. I think I'm going to try playing my soundtrack off with flute music and see if she will play along next time. I know I'm being a bother, but I want to hear it in live. Aware of the machines, I can hear faint muttering and glances over at Suri, and I see her lips moving ever so slightly. If you want to tell me to shut up, feel free. The lab is the one place where rank holds no place. You think I'm a warrior, right? I think I am. What do you think you are? Wait, is that why you won't play for me? You can't be seriously thinking that? I think a good workout exactly. I need right now. My coach would be so disappointed in how much I've been slacking. I'm not stupid. You are what you think you are. So I'm a slacker. Do you think I'm a real warrior? I've played more computer games than you know exist in the very past of my fitness test. Huh? No rank here. Tell me the truth. I don't think you are. Scholars aren't warriors, they are weaklings. But you seem to really smart scholar and like you as a friend. And glad you think so. I like you as well. However, I also think you are completely and utterly wrong. I'm a real warrior. Oh, then let's spar. I need to practice my stances. No, you have to sprawl out over the floor. I'd rather not have to do my work later with a potential broken bone. But you said you were a warrior. I am. I just fight different type of battle than you do. I don't get you. You scholars are all the same, trying to confuse me. Maybe you are just trying too hard enough to understand. A glowing green light catches my attention. A flick of transfer switch and sit down at my computer chair. Sorry sir, the rest of my life lesson is going to have to wait until later. It's ready. Is there anything I can do to help? Let me concentrate and I'll show you how to be a warrior in a digital age. That's not a real fight. It never is when I'm involved. Transfer complete. The program reports acquired all files from the database. The most boring and extended part of my investigation begins. One by one, I have to sort through each one of the files until I find something that is of use. People might call this an invasion of privacy, but I like to think I'm getting on a mission done. Whoever owned this played Candy Shop too. Focus, Suri. Sorry. The first thing to check is the person document. If there is one place I am going to jackpot, it's there. It's this. Incriminating records, or here I come. Minutes tick by as I flip through each one of 20 massive files in the documents folder. Occasionally I throw non-subjects one to Suri to keep her distracted. My exterminant wires? What? With each passing one, most of them are standard issue textbooks. I even recognize a few of them from my schooling days. There isn't even a general team. I got an instant civilization book on one side and a fantasy book about dragons on the other. I passed through the dragon on to Suri, who dives right into it. Whoever owned this didn't keep records of journal entries. The only written documents I can find are the basic optimization course. I found a damn ungraded datapad. Damn, it's worthless. If I could breathe fire and smash stuff with my massive talons, it would be so cool. Didn't you smash things as desired according to Soul? Wouldn't you want to do more of that? No, you're not fun. If you were 20 feet high, we wouldn't be able to fit you in the ship either. Can't you let me have my dream of being super powerful beast of legends? I think you're enough like that. I'm just curious why you would want that. You seem to be powerful enough as you are. Nobody would dare fight me if I was such a maniac monster. Protecting people would be easy. Dragons protect gold, not people. The mindless travel coming out of my mouth is only stalling one set of fear. Some young students' notes on a course I once taught isn't going to solve this. Not fair, Nat. We get through this. You find the clues and I transform into a flowering green dragon. Of course, I'm show you how a warrior of the digital era fights. Really, Natalie? You can't appear weak. I flip through the pictures next. Nothing jumps out at me. My kid couldn't have been a year over 16 where he is now. I can only assume the worst. I see a picture with a tall male and a plump female, both graying hair parents. They are probably at home wondering how their son is doing on his adventure in the galaxy. Mom, does she seem worried about me? If Dad was still around, I know he would. He was adamant that I become a professor and teach history, not travel in the universe. This is why we fight. Yeah, we might not believe it, but Soul always used to tell me that he joined the force so kids didn't have to feel unsafe in the Turbo Age. Really? Why wouldn't he have said that? Does Soul seem like the type that admits something so weak and heartfelt? Having compassion isn't weakness. It is when you put yourself in danger every day of the week. I flip past the pictures, unable to dwell on any longer. Isn't until the very last set of pictures that I finally find something of interest. Oh, transfer me that one. Transfer me all to that one. A tall limestone tablet with delicate inscription carved on it. I don't remember seeing this at the research site. A giant rock would have stuck out. The pictures come in a variety of angles. There are no notes associated with them, but I can only assume that the person who took these was excited this rock was something important. So do you understand this inscription? I never seen anything like this before. That follows no. You can read it? Nope, I just saying random things to sound smart. Not sure if sarcastic is just trying to upset me. So I really don't have any clue what these things are. Do not ever joke like that again. Sorry, Major. I enjoy a good laugh, but not at the heat of things. Computer, cross-check this with my crammed database. I want to know what language this is. Yes, Major. Possibly cross-check with internet and database sending external site. Estimated response time with SIT Sector 3 link with database in 12 hours. 12 hours? Welcome to the joys of international communication. We won't... Oh, come on. Move that. We won't even be able to get connection when we are in the shift. I guess command is going to have to wait a day. Which reminds me, Lieutenant Starr, this is Major Person on private. Giga, if you want to talk to me, don't do it in person. No pressing. Could you discuss what type of shuttles left the shift trails? Even if I could, do you know how many different types of ships there are out there? Billions. 3,822 known types of craft still in use, but I really just need to know how if you can determine the size of the ship. No, they're all the same stupid size. I just picked a random path, or do you suddenly have one for me to choose? No, Lieutenant, I don't have any update route for you. We just need to be on our guard. One of these escaping shuttles is carrying precious cargo. So you do have something. Not until I can confirm a few things, possibly not. Hey, wait! Didn't you hear the out part of my call? Stuffy wants you to buckle up. I'm going to make the shift in 5 minutes. Or the out. Yeah, I forgot about the jump. Like I said before, you're not quite a warrior yet. I'm going to buckle myself down in my bunk and think this... Oh, come on! Stop that! This out? Think this over. Wake me up in a few hours, please. Good night and good dreams. No, I don't want dreams. I want answer. Let it simmer for a while and the answer will come to you. I can only hope that some answers to the mystery scripts will be delivered soon, that we are not too late before the shuttle disappear on us. Let's see. Yeah, we can need a little more. Natalie, are you awake? I am now. What's wrong, Faye? Oh shit. Whoa, I can see why the parade of Sunshine Twins. Haha. Sue wanted me to come and wake you up. She said something about your datapad beeping. Oh, did my message come in? You can afford a few moments to grab a bite and eat with me, can't you? I wanted to talk to you about the cab. Even the mutt is invited. Apologies? Huh? For what? Apologies to Faye. She's not a mutt. You don't understand nothing. I understand that I'm not tolerating that sort of attitude, even from you, Soul. It's okay, Natalie. Soul doesn't mean it. You know I mean every word of it, you sneaky disciple dog. Soul? Soul, get back here. All I hear is the click of boots getting faint storms away. I'm sorry about that. I'm also sorry that I have to keep apologizing for him. Faye's fluffy tail hangs limp and those crystal blue eyes of her remain dim, but she waves apology away from a brush. Some things never change. Something should change. I don't want to start a fight between friends. They aren't very good friends. If you don't know something about them, then make you angry. Please don't. He's being better honest. Our relationship is a special case. That doesn't make it better. You seem like a nice lupid. He should be so mean to you. Surya or Alpha or anyone else on the ship. Slowly that soft sleek tail of hers begin to wag once more. Thanks, but there are some things you don't know. Then again, there are some things I don't know either. Alright, you're right. There are things I don't know. Want to come with me to find out what Suri wants? We can get some food afterward. I can get the real story behind why Sue seems to hate you more than the others. Brilliant, utterly brilliant. Sure. Hi Suri, I'm back. Huh? Nobody is here. Something is wrong. Do you hear that? It's a crinkling sounding. No, but I smell it. That smoldering electronic smell. It's just like when my radar used to overheat. But where is it coming from? I don't see anything from lab equipment or any testing processors. But the room is pressurized and sealed to prevent potential containment. It has to come from here. My eyes scan the room, but nothing jumps out at me. What the hell could have? I step further into the room and hear the nosy Faye was talking about. A sound like boots stepping on some sort of glass. Oh. I look down and and am rewarded by the sight of obvious answer to who was stepping on glass. Shard and sparkling glass are shattered around the floor. Where did they? It takes all my self-consideration not to scream and primal rage when I trace the glass to the DeLorean. My datapad. All of those hours. All of that data. My heroes. A ceremony honoring the dead warrior of the Dozen Gain. That is what I must do after I get cleaned up. Heroes who will never see their adventure completed. I can't even begin to imagine the punishment that awaits Suri when I find her. This sort of crime is unforgivable. She wouldn't even be bothered to admit she broke my stuff. It looked like someone stabbed your datapad with some sort of cone-shaped object. No Faye, they knocked it on the ground and stepped on it. The damage is obvious. I'm not talking about that one. What? I'm on own one. With the utmost care, she lifts up a precious clue. Not previous anymore. The thin polymer sheeting has been deflected with a large hole gouged in the middle. I yank my own lifeline out of Captain Moonfallow's hand. No, this couldn't happen. I jam the power button again and again, but this shattered screen remains as dark as my dreams. What beast could have done this? It wasn't like this when I left, I promise. I hadn't uploaded it to command yet. All gone, everything. I can feel myself reflecting like a punctured balloon. Chasing the shuttlers was a shot in the dark. This is my hope. And where you put those talents of yours? You smashed a couple of bottles and the site that was going to inspect. Most people only say that when they trust me to screw things up. Captain Moonfallow, what would you say could have caused that hole? Well, we're gonna see what she says next time. This started to get interesting. So that was all I have for Rising Angel Reborn this time then, but hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. BroFive!